Hello friends, this is 7th video of JavaScript tutorial, and today in this video we will talk about arrays. Now what are arrays? We will understand arrays with the help of one example. Suppose that you want to make a list of all the vehicles in which you will name all the vehicles. So the first option you are having is to give each vehicle a variable name and then insert that vehicle as a string as we did in the previous videos. So in this case, for example, if you are making a list of 10 vehicles, then you will have to create 10 variables. Variable A, for example, variable A is equal to car, variable B is equal to scooter, variable C is equal to motorcycle, variable D is equal to cycle, and so on. In this way, if you are having 100 such names for any particular thing, then you will have to create 100 such variables, which is a very lengthy process. So to remove this problem, what we do is we use arrays. And what we do is in arrays is that we will create only one variable name, and inside that variable we will write the whole list of all the vehicles or whatever you want to write. So here it is not time consuming, it will save so much of your time, and it will become very easy for you to write the program. So how we can make such a list of my data inside only one variable, and that single variable contains the whole list of whatever I am writing. So for that we will define the array first of all, and if I want to define an array, then how I will do it? I will first of all name the variable, for example var, and here for example I am giving the name as vehicle. Okay, vehicles I am giving the name, and after this I will give I will put a bracket, and that bracket will be a square bracket, and inside that square bracket I will write the whole list as I write the strings. So in those quotes I will write, for example I will write car here, then with the comma I will write in the another quote I will write the, let us suppose, truck. Then I will write and I will put a comma, and the next one I will write, let us suppose it is cycle. Then next one will be like this. Okay, so I will write in this way anything and any number of things after putting a comma, and in this way this is my first array which I have created with the name vehicle, and inside it I have made this list. Not only a single thing, even you can write paragraphs, you can write different paragraphs between those quotes, and after each paragraph, for example a paragraph contains 7 or 8 lines, and you write it here and inside the quotes, and after that put the comma, then in the another bracket you can write the next paragraph, then put a comma, then in another quote you can write the next paragraph. Like this you can write as many paragraphs you want to write only this in this single variable name. So this is the benefit of arrays. Each and every this name, for example you are giving the name of the car, truck, cycle, each of them is called as an element. This is first element, this is second element, this is third element, and so on. These all are called as elements which are there inside the array, and each element is given a number, or you can say these are given as index. Okay, and what that index is means this is in the first index, this one is in the index 0, this is in index 1, this is in index 2, then index 3, then index 4, and so on, like this. For example, now if you want to get access to any of the variable, any of the element, then what can you do is you just write here the name of this variable of the array, name of the array. So name of the array is vehicles, and inside it, what inside this square bracket, you write just the number of the index. So number of index, for example, if you want to get access to the cycle, you want to print cycle, then it is having the index 0 1 2. It is at index 2 because it start from 0 1 2. So I will write here 2, and after that you will be able to get it. Okay, now if I want to show you, then what I have to write here, you know that what I have to write here, I will have to write here document dot write. Here I have written document dot write because I want to print it on my HTML page. That is why I have used here document dot write before it, and now I will save it, and after saving it I will show it on the page. And here what I will have is, you can see here it has printed cycle because I wanted the access on this second number, that is at second place, 0 1 2. It is at the second place. Okay, so this is how I can get access to any of the element. Now if you want to show the whole of it, then what can you do is uh, you can use the name of the array, and you can show it. For example, document dot write, and inside it you just write here like this, and you save it. I have to use document.write every time because I want to print it on HTML and want to show you the output. That is why every time I have to use document.write. So you can use anything else here. I will show you in the next video. I will make a very small project of this arrays, and I will use whatever I will teach you here, I will tell you here, I will use it in one single project. Okay, very small project we will make, and inside that I will use all these things, and then you will get to know that instead of document dot write, I can write here other things also. That I will tell you in the next video. So here you can see that uh, if I write here, you can see all of these have come here. Okay, and because I want it in a new line, you can see it has come with this only. I want to print it in a new line, then you know what has to be done. I have used earlier here. What I will do, I will make one more variable here, and that variable I will name it as line break. Okay, I will name it anything, I will name it, and after that I will, inside the quotes, I will write br and then this, and that's it. So when I will use this one, I will be able to use it. If I use it here with document.write, then uh, document.write here line break, and here I will save it. I will save it, and here it will come to the next line. Okay, so now I can also replace any particular element which is there inside this array to any other with any other thing. For example, suppose I want to replace this truck with, let's say, aeroplane. So if I want to replace truck with aeroplane, then what can I do? What will be my command? How I will do this? I will first of all, when I will print it, I want it to be on a new line. Then I will again use it here, and after that I will, uh, if I want to replace this one, so this one is at index 1. Okay, this was 0, this was 0, and this is 1. So I want to replace this one. So what I will do is I will write here the name of the array, Then after that, I will inside this, I will write the inside the square bracket, I will write the index number. The index number is 1, and here I will write whatever you want to write in place of truck. So I want to write this. So if I want to write this, that's it. And now I will show you that what change has occurred. Okay, so for that I want to show you the, I will have to use document.write again, document.write, and now I want to show you this vehicles, okay, with the changed changed name. So I'll save it, and here I will refresh it. So something has happened here, it is not working. Why? VEHICCLES. Okay, now it's correct. And now save it, and after saving I'll go to here and refresh it, and you can see here now the new array which is having these elements. Here truck was there earlier, and after using that command the truck has been replaced with aeroplane. Okay, you can also write arrays within arrays. For example, uh, let's create a new variable, and let's give it name as var vehicles animals. Okay, let's give it a name like this, and after this we will write car, then truck, then cycle, then here suppose I want to make another array. So what I will do is I will write another square bracket here, and here I will write the names of anything else, for example animals. So I will write cat, dog, okay, like this I will write. And after that I can continue with my previous one, that is, let's say motorcycle, then van, like this. Okay, so this is how I can define any array within array. And suppose I want to get access to this one only, so it is placed at, you can see 0, 1, 2 and third index. It is present at third index. So if I want to get access to it, then you can use the same way here, in similarly as you have done here. So what I will do is I will print it as vehicles animals, and then I will put here, you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, it is at third place. So you can get access to it, but I want it to print, I want to show the result to you, what I am getting access to. So I will have to write here document.write, and here I will save it, and just I want it on another line also. So let me copy this one, and here I want it after this. Okay, so let's save it, and after this here let's replace it, and you can see cat, dog, tiger and lion, all of them have come. Okay, because at third index all the new array was there, and I wanted the access in this array. That is why you can write it. Now inside this array you can write another array. You can write array within array within array. Okay, and suppose that you want to get access to this element of the array which is inside an array. So if you want the access to this array, then you will have to first of all write the index of this array which is present in the outer array. So it is present at third index, and if you want to get access to the dog, then what you have to write here, you will have to write here, and into another square bracket you will have to write 1, because it is having index 1 inside this array. Inside this array it is having index 1. This is 0 and this is the first index. So now let's see what you get. Okay, I will write it in another, or I can show you here only. So let's save it, and now you should get dog here. So how will you get it? You can replace it and you can see here dog. You have got the dog. Okay, so now this is how you can get access to the array. And suppose that instead of this dog you have made any other array, then you can similarly you can, if you will write here 1, and then you, instead of this dog, if you have made any other array, that array will be written. Okay, and you can use the, if you want to get access to that array which you have written instead of this dog, and then you will have to write here one more bracket, and inside that bracket you can write the index of that element which is present inside that array. Okay, so you can use these square brackets, and you can get access to the arrays within arrays within arrays, like this. Okay, so this is how you can do it. You can also find the length of an array. For example, here I have created this array vehicles, and here this array which I have created is a very small array. It is having a very small number of elements, and there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 number of elements. But sometimes the arrays are very lengthy and we don't know what is the length of the array. And again, I'm telling you, whatever I am telling you, I will make one very small project in my next video, and in that next video I will tell you that how you can use all these things inside uh, inside a project. Okay, so here I will show you that how you can use length. So if you want to find the length of this array, that how many elements are present inside this array, if it is a very lengthy array, then it becomes very difficult to count these numbers, so computer will count for you. How it will count for you? What you have to do is you just have to use here, just write the name of the array, write the name of the array, and after this you write dot length. Okay, when you will write here, you can see vehicles. Vehicles, not vehicle, it is vehicles, and vehicles dot length. So this will give you the length of this variable, this array. So I will write here, I want to print it, that what is the output. So I will write here document dot write, and inside it I will write this, and let's save it. And here you can see 6. 6 is the length. If you want to show it in a new line, let me again use this one here, and now you can see 6. So 6 is the length. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. In the similar way, whatever you will having an array, you can find its length using that array name dot length. Okay, suppose that I don't know what is the total length, how many total number of elements are there in my in my particular array. If I don't know this, as I just told you that I may have a very long array whose length I don't know how many elements are present inside it. So and but I want the access on the last third element from the last. Okay, third element from the last. I want to get access to the element which is third from the last. Then how can I use this dot length? For that, what I will do is I will write here vehicles, then inside it I will do it as a similar way as I had used here, because I wanted to get access to the second indexed element. Here also I want to get access to the element which is third from the last, because I don't know the total length of my index. Okay, so the element which is third from the last, I want to get access to that one. And how will I get that? Here I will use this command, because I don't know what is the total length, how many elements are there, and what will be my third last element. So I will use here length. How I will use here length? I will write here vehicle dot length. This will this will give me the length of the total vehicle and total elements I am having, and I will subtract it minus 3. So when I will subtract 3 from the total length of my elements, for example, if I am having 60 elements, so 60 minus 3, then I will get 57. So vehicle, and inside this square bracket you will get answer as 57. So vehicles 57, and it is same as this one, as you can see vehicles 2. So vehicles 2 was giving me the access to this one. In the similar way, here vehicles dot length is, let us suppose it is 60, and 60 minus 3 will become 57, so it will become vehicles, and inside square bracket it will become 57. Vehicles 57, same here as vehicles 2. So vehicle 57 will be the it will print whatever is at the 57th place. Okay, so this is how we can do it, and let me show it to you that what result I will get here. But first of all, I will make a break here, and here I will use document.write. So this is how I will use it. Then I'll save it, and here this. Okay, because here the element which is third from the last is, you can see, this is the third element from the last, that is motorcycle in my case. Okay, so in my case it is third from the last, and you can see here I have got motorcycle here, which is third from the last in my array. So this is how you can use dot length. You can also join two arrays. For example, you have this array, and you are having this array. So if you want to join any two arrays, then what can you do is you can use concat command here, and how you will do it, you will write here vehicles dot concat, and write the name of the another array, that is vehicles animals. Okay, and this will help you to join these two. Now if I want to show you, then I will have to write it again as inside document.write. So now save it, and after this you can see what is happening here. You can see car, aeroplane, cycle, motorcycle, scooter, van, car, truck, cycle, cat, dog, tiger, lion, my motorcycle, van, everything. Means both the vehicles, both the arrays, they both are joined now. So this is how you can join two arrays. If you are having more than two arrays, then how you will join them? For example, suppose you are having one more array here. Let's make one more array, and the array is color. Okay, so here we have this array. We have red, green, orange, and white. And this is the third array, and I also want this array to be joined. I want to concat this also. Here I joined two arrays. Now if I want to join the third one, then what I will do is I will just write the array inside this bracket after concat. Okay, vehicle animal was here earlier. You just put a comma here, and after that write the name of the next array. And if you have any other array also with a comma, you write that array also. As many array you want to write, you can write, and all of them will be joined together. So here I have joined three arrays now, and let's save it, and let's find what I have got. Here you can see I have got all these elements of all three arrays here. Okay, so this is how you can join three arrays, and in the similar way you can join multiple arrays. Now if I don't know the index of an element, for example, if the element is known to me but I don't know at which place it is present in my array, so in that case what I can do is I can use another command, that is, for example, here vehicle is the name of the array, and I don't know where my motorcycle element present inside that array. Suppose that it is a very lengthy array and I don't know where motorcycle is, so I want to know the index, means it will show me the place where my that array is present. So I will write here vehicle, name of the variable, dot vehicle dot index, index of, and then I will write that element whose index I want to know. So motorcycle, I want its index here, and I, let me show it to you. So result, and what I will get is I will have to write here document.write. I will have to write this O as capital, and now here you can see it is having third index, so it is showing me the index now. So in this way you can find out the place or the index of particular element if you don't know its place but you know the element. Okay, so this is how you can find out. Now we will talk about one very important and useful method, and that method is math.random. So what is math.random? Math.random creates random values between 0 and 1. It can create any value between 0 and 1. You can see here, if I use math.random, math.random, I'll write it like this here, and let me show you how it can create random values. Write document.write, and here inside it I will write it and it will be printed. Here let me first of all put it into another line. Now I will save it, and here I will refresh it, and you can see here that it has created a random value between 0 and 1. If I refresh it, then again it will be changed, and it has created something new, a new value it has created, which is also between 0 and 1. And as many time I will keep on refreshing, it will keep on creating a new value here. Now if suppose that I want a value, I want a random value between 1 between 0 and 10. So in that case, what should I do? Here with this math.random, it is creating a value between 0 and 1 only. But if I want up to 10, then in that case what I will do is I will multiply it with 10. You can see here I will multiply it with 10, and now let's refresh it, and it will start creating values between 0 and 10. You can see 4.086, then 1.36, then I will again refresh 9.89. Okay, but it will never give 10. In the similar way, if I am not using multiply 10, if I am only using 0. Math.random, then it will create random values between 0 and 1, what not exactly 1. Okay, in the similar way, if I will multiply it with 10, then only 9 point something, not exactly 10. You can also round down the values which are randomly created. What do we mean by round down? Round down means that, as you can see, after decimal point we have these numbers. If you don't want these numbers, and if you want only the number which is present before the decimal point, then you can round down them. So after round down, you will not be having these numbers after the decimal, only you will be having this number which is the before this decimal point. And to round down, what you can do, you can use another method, that is math.floor. Using math.floor you can round down. So how you will use it? Here before math.random you will have to write math.floor, and here you will have to insert math.random into the bracket of math.floor like this, and now you save it, and after that you refresh it, and you can see now you are getting only random numbers between 0 to 10, and these numbers are round down. You can see whenever I will refresh, I will get a new number between 0 and 10. Okay, because I have multiplied it with 10, so I am getting number between 0 and 10 here. So like this you can with the help of the method which is math.floor, you can round down these numbers and you can get only the main number which is before the decimal. Now let's use arrays with math.random. Suppose that you can see you had created an array here, and this array was containing all these things. Now suppose you want any of these randomly, any of these elements you want to be shown randomly. So if you want any of these elements to be shown randomly from this array, then you can use math.random here. And how will you use it? You, for example, here you can see when I was talking about only the second indexed element, I had written here vehicle, and I had written this 2 inside the square bracket. Now I will again use the same here, this thing I will write, but because I don't want 2 now, 2 means it will always give me the answer as cycle because it is at second index. But instead of 2 I want something else, and I want anything out of all those variables randomly. So first of all, how many variables I am having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 variables I am having, and out of these 6 I want any one to be shown. So I will write here the same thing. I will write here as I show the things. So I will write here, but because I don't want here 2, because 2 will fix it. So instead of 2, I want randomly any number. So if I want randomly any number, instead of 2, I will use math.random and math.floor. So what I will do here also, I will write math.floor, and inside it, I will write math.random, and this math.random will be multiplied with 6. Why I am multiplying it with 6? Because I am having a total of 6 elements. So here, because now randomly from 0 to 6 I can get any number here, and this math.floor will convert it into a round down value, and I will get always get any number between 0 and 1, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Before it I will write document.write, because I want to show it to you people that what is happening. So I am writing here document.write, and that I will write inside a bracket here. Okay, so now let's see what happens. Save it, and here you can see you can get any number you can get here. Okay, because here I am refreshing it, and above there I have used this one also, so it is also randomly changing. This one is also randomly changing. If I don't want this one, then I can make it as comment, but let's leave it. I will put a line break here, and after this I will save it, and you can see you are randomly getting any of these. Okay, so this is how you can randomly have any of them. And now let's do one more thing. I am having two arrays here. One array I have this one. You can see this is the first array I'm having, and I also have an array named as color. This array here I will create a variable, and I will name it anything like let's say car color. Okay, and here I am writing my, then I am using plus sign here, and then now I will use the vehicles array here as I have written it here. You can see, so I will just copy paste it from here, and here I will write it. Now here it will take any of the element out of the vehicle array, and after this again I will use plus, and then I will write here is, and here I will write the name of this another array which is here, and for this array I will write it as color, and I want any of its value, or I want any of its element here. So I will write here math.floor and math.random, then bracket, and I will multiply it with, you can see I am having 1 2 3 4 only 4 elements are there, so I will multiply it with 4, and after that I will close the bracket here, and because is a string, so I will put it into quotes, and here I will insert plus. Okay, so what I will get here is is something like, let me first of all put a line break here so that I may get it in a new line. And as you can see here, so now you have created a variable car color, and here you have given a string my, then you have used this array here which will take any random element of vehicles named array, and then again is, which is a string, is used here, then plus, and then I have used the next array which will take any element of that array which is named as color randomly. Okay, so what result I will get? The result which I will get is document.write. I will print it. So I will now write the name of that variable. This variable name I will write, which I have defined as this. So now you see what result you will get. So save it, and after saving you refresh it, and you can see it's writing here my aeroplane is green, but there is no space in between here. So what I will do is I will put spaces here. For example, I will put space after this here, a little bit space, then I will put space here, then I will put space here also, and that's it. Now let's save it and let's see. So here you can see my car is green, then my scooty is white, my van is green, my aeroplane is orange, my scooty is red, my car is green, my aeroplane is red, my cycle is red, my aeroplane is orange, my motorcycle is orange, and so on. Like this you will get random things, because this one this one here is taking random value, any random element from vehicles named array, and this one is taking any random element from color array. And these two things, my and is, these will remain fixed because these are strings, whereas these will not remain fixed. These are elements of array which are taken randomly with the use of math.random. One more thing I want to tell you, that instead of these red, green, orange uh, single elements you have written, you can write the paragraphs, and you can use in your own way those paragraphs. Okay, so I hope you liked my video, and in the next video I will make a very small project which will help you to know that where these most of these things can be used in the in a particular project. So I hope you like my video. Have a nice day. Goodbye.